So this week uh, we're going to continue this character. Simply that. I have not opened that file since 2 weeks ago. I'm like like when you say like, oh, like your eye is fresh now and stuff, like not only my eye is fresh, but like I like am I like lost the beat with this character, basically. So I'm going to have to kind of like re recheck where I was with the whole thing and figure out what I'm doing now. I basically opened the file, started the stream. Big dive, indeed. Indeed, indeed. I don't think I actually was in line to do the final polish of the back. Anyway, I would want to probably have like part of the top done before like I start like applying details and whatnot. Same with like the neck piece here. Oh, got a hotkey that's not working. Oh, wait. My hotkeys are just not working at all. Okay, there's like a reset of my off key that happened. The fuck? Yeah, my menus also disappeared. Okay. All right. Everything's back on track. We're gonna like insert something in there from another material. It's like a callback of material. Anyways, that's just an idea that I had in my head. That's not really what I'm going for, as in like where I'm in the process right now of this character. I'll just go on and make the next piece. Hey, I've missed the stream. Cool, cool. I think I'll connect with the front part here. I'll still stick with like the metal parts. I think. All right. Let's do a bunch of pieces at a time. I'm going to duplicate this entire mesh. Just mask the part I'm gonna focus on. Which is going to be pretty big. This entire area here. IXFX, thank you. Thought I got rid of the autosave. When I reset my configuration, okay. I'm gonna remove everything that's going to be like a mid detail or a detail later. Even stuff that like this hole here, it's gonna be easier to just like make the hole later, so I could like fill it. Actually, I think I'm not gonna do it. I cut too far. Ah, it should be alright. Whatever. Let's try that's over. I'm gonna make it later. So let's just get it back to like its primary like shape. All right, let's paint what we don't want. It's gonna be easier than just masking. Let's make it too dark. Still want to be able to see where I'm drawing. I'm also going to subdivide. Hmm. I'm thinking some of these metal plates I'm going to need to actually have some under the layers, so I've cut a bit too short right there. It's going to be best if, yeah, just give them some space under the clothing, I guess. I don't know how to call it. Like synthetic material. Hey, thanks for the sub. Much appreciated. All right, let's do that. Let's work. Let's work on the part that are gonna split. Let's once again mask what is mask my intensity. Actually, let's revert it. keep making the same mistake. Okay, geez, that was complicated for nothing. So this part, I'm gonna want to have it like fully existing under like these like added part here. So like I'm going to do it under duplication of this mesh. Delete everything. Draw these here. Mask by intensity. Hide parts. So of course we're gonna push this part like under. Let's do it now. Mask. Pushing that in so it's not in the way. I'm gonna add the missing piece right now because it's a bit confusing. Yeah, I haven't checked the chat for a little while. Jesus Velasco, hey Marco, hey guys. Spider's looking nice. Thanks. Trigger Art Expedition, hey everyone. The Gruber, hello. Hey Marco, it's Trista. Hey there. Hello. So thinking about it, this should have been probably a part of the back section here. But alas, it's not. Oops. I'm gonna push these section back. Those that were like under the synthetic clothing. So they have the correct levels. Same thing for what's under the straps. So there's like a lot of like these pieces have like rounded edges like this. So this I'm gonna have to account for when I'm making the plates. Um, so I can even do it like manually just by applying a dam standard on the edges once that the mesh is clean. But in order to get this as a clean mesh, I could. Okay, first of all, I'm going to divide it in two parts. Top part, lower part. Because what I'm thinking of doing is like I could create just like the surface before the bevel first. And after that, create the bevel itself. So this is all going to be rounded. This is going to be rounded. Uh, not this here. All right. So what I'm doing right now is just like assigning polygroups because I'm going to do as a remesh, but I'm going to ask it to like insist on keeping those different like group of poly, basically like the hard edges if you want. Let's flatten things a little bit. Okay, let's try a Z remesh with this. Well, minus this little thing here. Let's there we go. First, let's do polish just so that the edges are not too jagged. There you go. 5K. Let's do keep groups. All right, it's not good. Let's go lower. Not good either. Okay, let's duplicate this. Hide it. Let's take all the inside faces. Wow, this rounded off way too much. Let's use the alternate Z remodeler. Okay, much better. Perfect. So we're gonna have this one be like another color, just to kind of like use as our guides over, because here this one, there we go. So we're gonna go and get back the shape we lost. Making sure the lines are parallel and everything looks fine. All right. So that's already one thing. Then I'm gonna flatten, not too much, right? Like some of these I want them to keep like kind of like round, right? But some are supposed to have like a flatter look. It's more about like removing the imperfections, really. Always looking at your things from different perspective. Sometimes you can see something you would not have seen otherwise. All right. So the shapes are pretty good. I noticed there was like a couple of like little intruders on the back face here. I think we're gonna need to get rid of them. Delete. This here is gonna suck. The topology is not good, but it's gonna be hidden under the belt, so we're gonna be okay. Okay, all right. So next, bevel this sheet. All right, beveled. The thickness not really high, but like I know I'm gonna be doing like a lot of like maneuvers. So yeah, we're gonna sort by group angle. Right now it's at 45. Let's keep 45. Let's mirror and weld. Change the polygroup where we want things to stay hard surface, not rounded too much. Oh, gonna keep them. Sometimes I'm gonna keep something hard surface just for like the first pass, and then I'm going to remove it. So polish by groups, just gonna help make things a little bit cleaner. It did not help in the center part here like I was expecting, so I undid my polish by group. I'm gonna redo it. Okay. All right, good enough. Good enough for me. Um, So now I have to work on the bevel that I had before, like to get them back basically. So they're not like of equal distance everywhere. So I think I'm going to have to actually work on it manually. So I'm going to select like one of the back face. Yeah. So I'm going to extend the extrusion. No, wait. No. I'm going to insert and do an inflate because I don't want to lose my poly grouping. So now I'm going to select. No, backtrack. I just realized this is going to cause a problem, so I'm going to try to have it try something. I'm actually not sure what's what's going to be the best method. So inflate by group. Yeah, okay. So at this point, I'm going to bring this face down. I'm going to add an edge in the middle and push that edge up. just to make sure like it rounds really like the whole plate correctly, you know. The fuck happened to that plate right there? All right, so like that was the method using the poly group to make the roundness of like these two plates here. Whereas the other method, well, actually, you know what, let me just put like the creasing on these first. Because that technique did not bring the poly groups come back, so kind of like have to do it by hand. Um, Also, removing it from this edge here is also like an option. Not having them at all. Like it really depends on the look you're going for, right? So that's one way of doing it. The other way, what's the other plate we have? If we take like, for example, like this one here. Another way would be to go really like manually. Oops. Basically just moving like the edges until you have the like the effect that you want. Um, this one might not be the roundness that we want though. You can always check by removing the like completely removing the crease if it's like more the look. Because like if you look at everything else that I did, there's a mix of like curves and straight lines of like hard edges. So we want to actually like keep a bit of that look. So in that sense, removing the hardness of some edges is actually the answer to our problem. So here having that round line, that's much better. Let's remove the hardness of this line here. And there's also some even more manual things that can be done for sure. This one requires to commit the subdivision. I feel pretty confident that like I'm not going to need to do like anything with this, so like I'll simply apply the mesh right now, and I'll show you. So like now I have much more control on all the beveling and everything. So let me just like close the gap on like these two pieces. You know, I can basically use my dam standard. Oops, that's clay brush. And like use it to actually like dig the mesh in same way like it's been done here. Actually, I like that there's just like those that are coming down. Like I don't know that like bringing this one down as well is gonna help. But you know, like the whole manual thing, it's something I really like to do. Sometimes I get too bogged down with like the poly with the poly modeling of it, or just like preparing like a mesh before applying and committing to it. So yeah, I really just love like going to subdivision and using those like more like handmade maneuvers. Yeah. So I'm not going to start to add too much of that because I'm going to want to have like my other pieces around, like the like little like props and mechanical pieces I'm going to put in there. Like these I'm going to want to have. So I'm going to be just doing the minimum like that I need to get the really the look before doing anything else. Okay. I don't know that I need this piece anymore. Do I do it? No. I'll delete it. It's going to be out of the way. So since those two pieces are really close to each other, there's a lot that I can do. I won't do it now, but like eventually. Eventually I'll be able to play with the like how they connect to each other, like this way, by bringing this one down. Or even like bringing this one up. Like this, right? Like I'll be able to do those things. But it just depends on like what I'm going for. And this is more like mid detail, so I'm not going to tackle that like now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring this edge to go down here. Just like hide it, mask it. Well, actually, no, grow it first. More than that. Really mask it. Okay, so it's like somewhat of the same. So the goal is to give it the same kind of like bevel. Oh, wow. I think I actually did it first shot. Yeah, I did it first shot. There you go. I thought I was gonna need to. I thought like this like dent in the middle like was going to actually create a problem, but like it's not. Maybe it's a bit sharp. No, it's fine, I guess. Yeah, looks good. And it like dips down, and then like I can create like a hole here in the mesh and like something going in. So it's pretty good. Now I don't know if like this, the fact that it's like rounded like this and not straight like the other one. I'm 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 tempted to kind of like keep it like this way, see if I cannot like maybe like play with like whatever I'm gonna insert here. We'll see. Now, last thing I want to check is, do I need to do like a little bevel for here? Yeah, it looks better. So there you go. We can already put the poly paint on this. There we go. That's the better angle. Maybe a bit bright. Too dark. There we go. Oh, clean plates. So we've got our playing field now. I'm gonna deal with this one individually, so let's just work on these for the moment. Let's make sure it's the shape that I need. Move too much of the roundness, because the thing is, like, if I redo that roundness by myself, right? If I keep it now, it's kind of like baking that kind of like that dip around the edges. It's kind of like baking it in the information of like the low mesh, and that's something I really don't want to do for sure, for sure. There's like a little bit of cleanliness that you need to do before applying as a remesh, and it's just because you just don't want it the mesh to be just like ugly, right? Hard to use, ugly. That's what I mean. So insisting on like what the shape should look like a little bit. That's gonna help the algorithm to give you something that's nice. So it's like that dip here might actually not help you at all. So let's just try to remove it a bit, flatten things out. Insisting on what the edges are, and of course, helping you with the poly groups. I'm thinking I don't need that shape, that dip here. I'm gonna push it by hand if needed. Okay, so let's assign. Let's assign the poly groups. I'm using depth with mask to mask it. There we go. Oh, what? I clicked undo by accident. All right, should be good. We're gonna save. I just realized I haven't saved for the entire session. Axia, hey. Hey, Marco, hello, hello, hello. Okay. Oh, I got rid of the my examples on the side. All right, let's see what we're gonna get with this. Keep group. Let's go for 2000. It might be too much, 2000. Yeah, let's lower. Okay, that's probably gonna be okay. So it's going to be hard to get the proper shape until we have actually decide what's the props that we're going to put in there, but we can always just change the shape later. Here the polys are not really looking good, so let's clean that up by removing them. Here we can almost just keep like that. So this is another piece that's going to benefit to be a bit longer, to exist like under the clothing. So we're going to mask part of it. I'm gonna add a cylinder here just as a reference for the curve. There we go. Oops. Or too much that went with it. There we go. That mesh should be clean enough. Onto this one. Let's see if we can just clean it with a bit of a relax. Not really. This is fine. Onto this piece now. This is another one that will be under the suit. Hey, hey, hey. Thanks for the sub. That's appreciated. Much mojo good to go around. Take some. All right, that's good. There's just something here about this shape that I want to fix, and we're going to be good with that. Okay, looks good. Rounder corner. Let's do our little automatic polygroup thingy. There was an issue with the mesh. Wait, I'm just gonna undo. Yeah, there's like this little like thing here. Let's try to remove it with delete polygroup. Oops, delete. There we go. Is that another one? No. You can see those like problems when you look at the back of the mesh. You'll see like there's like a triangle popping. There we go. That's good. Okay, so this is going to be the strength for like the tight corners. We're going to remove the creases where we don't want them to get our rounder corners. Let's say we would want our corners even rounder. We can always like push the mesh in a bit. Sometimes what I do also is that you can add like I don't think it works in every circumstances, but you could add like two edges to tighten it, then put back the edge and delete the other one, so not to create a pinch. But we're gonna do like a before and after. We're gonna try it here. So I'm gonna add like two edges here, delete this one, put it back, delete the two others. So we go from this to this. It just relaxes it a bit. Sounds good. It's good, 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 good. Now on to the profile of the edges. So we're gonna want to have like this kind of like rounded edge here as well. This around here, we're probably gonna keep it like flat like it is. Those two parts connected together. We're actually going to go with the dam standard on this one. I don't think I can do it with the dynamic subdivision. Oh, wait. But yeah, there's enough resolution for me to do it, it seems. It's just that it's not crossing over the... Hmm. It just has a little hiccup at the end. I think I'm going to do it with the once I commit to the dynamic subdivision, because it's not really giving me the cleanliness that I'm looking for. Now I'm just have to ask myself the question: am I ready to? Yeah, I think I am. Let's do this. I'm gonna put a layer on top in case it doesn't work. Yeah, no, well, it works. Maybe it's a bit too strong though. Perfect. I want some profile also on here. Oops, there we go. On the bottom as well. Did I want it to have some profile here? Yeah, that doesn't hurt. Here I'm gonna let it leave it hard surface like this. And here as well, since they're like very close to each other. Right, clean meshes now. Super clean. That's what we want. That's what we need. On to this one. So we're gonna see how it's gonna act with this little edge thing over here. I'm kind of like tempted to not tell him to use the groups. We're gonna see what it gives us. Oops, no, without groups. That's very nice results. Let's polish it. Try it again. It might actually be that those like edges are kind of like fucking up with the mesh a bit. Okay, well that's not looking good. Let's try another Z remesh. It's better. Got a bunch of little artifacts though. Let's try again. It's like it's usable. Let's run with this. Like, I don't know how much this was a good idea though. This edge. You're gonna see what I meant earlier, that like it might actually cause me like issues in polishing it instead of just getting rid of it and making it as like a clean mask. Let's hide our mask. Let's reduce also the strength of our smooth brush. There we go. Okay, should be ready to do a poly loop on this one. Let's go with the creases, the additional creases. It's good here, good here. Okay, so there are still like a few pinches around here. Things that are not really working, like smoothing correctly. Nope, I went too fast in applying the panel because it's still not smoothing super well. Hey, thanks for the sub. Super cool. Thank you so much. Okay, does that help? I guess that's what we're gonna go with. Let's see if we do a polish by group. Does it help? No, it actually brings the stars. They actually pop. Yeah. So this one, we're relying solely on the on our own hand polishing. Forgot to have the angle here. There we go. Let's apply the topology. You see, and this is where like I'm like, oh, is that gonna be like just like trouble? We'll see. We'll see later. And to fix the other stars that remain, we can lower the subdivision, like keep it 2 or something. Yeah, and doing a smooth relax does fix them, so that's good. So we're at the 2-hour mark. I guess we're just gonna finish like that last like thing here. A really good mesh. There's a lot of negative space in this area here, and we're going to use the negative space at some point. So far, it's going to be it's just like that mesh that's under everything. We're gonna continue to to put like all the pieces and everything, and then we're gonna play with like what's going to be in that negative space. yeah, we're gonna work on all this, how this all connect here later. And that's to say on another stream because we're at the end of this one. But we did create like all those plates here. So basically like the front part of the torso is all ready for mid detail. We got the back here. So in terms of the torso, let's say we cut the torso at like the hip here, like above the butt here. So this section, all the major like surface pieces are almost done. So what's going to be left after that is like just like integrating everything that's under it, like the muscles here or like those like added part and stuff. And we're gonna have like a torso fully done. So I mean the foundation pieces at least. So yeah, it's pretty good. All right, we're gonna do a little raid as usual. Share the love a little bit. So yeah, I hope everybody had fun. Sorry for the interruption of 2 weeks. That was not my intention. Just really didn't really have the chance. So so yeah, next week we're gonna continue with the character and everything. I hope everybody's gonna have a good time until then. So everybody take care of yourselves. And I'll see you in 1 week. All right. So bye everyone.